I'm so exhausted, I'm not even gonna get up. A part of me always thinks, you know what, I miss the times when I would just lay down and watch my days pass. But then again, I'm just laying down watching my days pass. I might be idle, but it also is a different kind of exhausting. Right now, I'm exhausting from putting so much effort. Imagine, I've just talked for 31 days, 32 days straight making videos. And that's the most talking that I've done in the last 5 years. And at the same time, if I hadn't done any of that, I wouldn't have another avenue to get to know myself. I wouldn't have another skill to learn. I wouldn't have any other way to put myself out there and become visible so that I can find the people that I'm supposed to be writing for, creating content for. If I were to choose the kind of exhaustion that I would like, anybody would say, oh, I'm gonna choose this one, the exhaustion of productivity. But for me, honestly, I would probably prefer a 30-70 split. 30% productivity, 70% being idle. I'm just kidding. um, I would pick 70-30, 70% for productivity, 30% for being idle. The 70%, I need to do that because if something were to come of this and I make this into a career and I start making money, then that would mean I would have money to adopt all my friends, my stray cat friends, and I could donate to shelters. And when I adopt them, I can also afford vet for everybody, among other things. The 30% is, to spend time, be present, get some sleep because I am 100% a sleepy girl. So I guess right now I'm exhausted because I am making an active effort to break up with my old life in order for me to find and build my new life. There is nothing wrong with my old life. It's just that there's a version of me right now that is craving for something more. And this more is not what my old life could give or what my old self could give. I have to figure out being able to meet everything without feeling like I am forcing myself to show up, because anything that I do when I'm forced is never good. But yes, I do have the workflow, but sometimes I crave to have just like that one day off, one day doing nothing. I'm not cleaning, I'm not cooking, I'm not making bread, I'm not going outside for a walk, I'm not making videos, I'm not editing videos. I just wanna be. And this is where the tension comes, because like if I am committed to doing the 365 video challenge, but then I am making negotiations, wouldn't that defeat the purpose of the 365-day challenge? But then again, if I don't have that one day off at least like twice a month or once every week, wouldn't I be pushing myself to the point of functioning in fumes? How is that any different from the previous life that I've already outgrown, or the previous version of me that I've already outgrown? Not that big of a problem, but it's something that I still need to figure out. I did ask for this. I remember a few months ago, I was talking to my best friend Bianca, and then we were consoling each other because we were so idle, and we just talked about how we have so much time in our hands, but mostly what we do is like we discuss things, we grow, we face our shadows. We joke around a lot. We have creative projects, but we want something that has a payoff other than intangible and internal payoffs. We wanted money. We want money. I'm just gonna say it straight. We wanted money. And then I told her that we are always gonna get there. It's just a matter of time. At this moment, we have to enjoy this, because once we become busy, it's gonna hard for us to find time to even talk more than 15 minutes a day, I assume. And that day is here. I just remembered one day we were just like, it's like a week before I decided to do this challenge, or maybe even before that. And she was getting ready to enroll her kid, and we were still kicking it. And we only talk on Messenger, because we are in a long distance friendship. She's in Malaysia, I'm here. We would stay up late until 5 a.m. She would hear the roosters. I couldn't nap in the middle of the day because we were always talking and laughing and joking around and blowing our own minds with our own realizations. And then one day, it's just, things changed. She was way too busy tending to her kid for school, and I was busy tending to my own household. Things can change in a snap without you even noticing it. But then I always tell myself there's no room for me to complain, because I've always known that my life was headed here. Because one day I will have to put myself out there. I can't just keep talking about my internal transformation without sharing it to people who would probably benefit from my own story. People who need to be activated, because we are bound to walk the same path. And I'm never going to be able to do that if I'm hiding in the four corners of my house. So now I can suddenly feel the busyness. And I'm just going to take this period as training, because let's just say one day my videos started blowing up, and then brands want to work with me. I get hired to speak or teach, or maybe just, give a little talk to a little seminar or symposium. I'm probably not gonna be at home a lot. Probably gonna be traveling, and I'm gonna miss my friends. I'm gonna miss my dogs. I'm gonna miss my cats. I was fully expecting this video to last for like a minute, just saying, I'm exhausted. I don't want to get up. And then now, what is it? 10 minutes. I'm here. He probably wants to go out with me, because he has that sad face. He's been giving me that sad face. Ooh, when are you gonna take me out? Anyway, so I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. And I'll see you again tomorrow.